T. Fucking idiot. Mood swings.
Ryan Hernandez, welcome to Mood Swings.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
That was really profesh.
Very professional.
Also, welcome to Arizona.
I love it here.
How are you feeling?
I don't want to leave. Like, do I have to go? I don't think I want to go.
Tell us a little bit why you're here.
So I was living out in Houston, as you guys know, but I was like, I'm just gonna go train in Arizona, and it's much better weather.
When did you make that decision?
Literally 2 days before I
As you
decided. Yep.
As you should.
You know, just out of the spur of the moment.
Mhm.
I was just tired of Houston, honestly. Like, it's cool, but it's like super repetitive. So
Mhm.
I was just getting tired of it. So I was like, I need
Is it
something new.
repetitive because you're from there, or is it repetitive because the culture is repetitive?
I mean, I feel like everything is repetitive. Like the same bars, same
Right.
places to go eat.
Right.
You see the same people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's kind of good because I was able to develop a routine. But other than that, like, I just wanted to experience something new.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Cute.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Did you know we were out here when you
I-
made that? When you
that's-
made that decision?
No, I literally was like, you know what? Like, I literally have friends over there. Like,
Right.
I should do it, right?
Right.
I love that for you.
So it's it's nice seeing my people.
Yeah,
man.
that's cool that you get to like choose too. Like you get to choose like where you is it like not spring training, but like kind of.
Yeah, it's
Right?
Where
it's-
you want?
well,
You're just working out, right? You're just
yeah,
like,
I'm just training. So like
Okay.
every day I'll wake up and then I'll just go train at my buddy's facility,
Mhm.
and then what's it called? He has an awesome spot. It's like literally a homeschool, but for like athletes.
Nice.
So it's like it's a new school they just started up. It's called Legendary Prep Academy, and it's literally insane in the inside.
cool.
insane.
Where's it
Cute.
located at?
North Scottsdale.
That's
love
a nice
Scottsdale.
area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right next to the hills.
That's legit.
Mhm.
It's insane.
That's
Views.
legit for
Yep.
sure.
So give a little background on what you're training for, because viewers don't know. We know, but they
Mhm.
don't know. So talk about who you are, what you're doing.
So I play
This shit.
professional baseball. I'm getting ready for my season, and I leave in a couple days. Actually,
Cute.
I've been here for now 3 weeks, and it kind of went by way too
No,
fast.
it did.
It went
Go-
really
Because I feel like I
fast.
saw you guys like.
You
No, you literally were like, I'm leaving on Saturday. And I was like,
and we're
really?
like, didn't you?
was
Just
like, wait a minute.
I literally
We're
just
like-
got here, but I didn't.
I was
I was like doing the
we-
math. I was like, pretty sure you just got
but
here,
then,
even
so.
but
don't
then you
have the
think about it
stuff.
in terms of like weekends, and you're like, he's been here for 3 or 4
Yeah,
weekends.
that's true.
And when I
That's
think
true.
about it like that, I'm like,
You're like, I did
Yeah,
the damn
I
thing,
d- I did.
and
I did
You
do it.
did. No, you did. You did. You were out. You were
Yeah.
out for sure.
I Scottsdaled.
You
I
Scottsdale.
I Tempe. I Gilberted.
we didn't go out with you in Scottsdale.
That makes so much
You went
sense.
to Tempe too. What?
That makes sense while you were like
once.
up
Okay.
to like you were in Scottsdale like the first weekend you were here.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, we'll see Ryan next week. But I was like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, actually,
No.
we only have 2 more weeks.
Right.
No.
Yeah. And I'm living out in Tempe right now, so it's like
Yeah.
only 25 minutes away from like Old
It's
Town and
from
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
Like Tempe's like the center of everything.
Yeah,
I feel like
Where's Gilbert? Right. That's where.
we are.
Oh,
right
you guys
now.
work. Yeah. We're here in Gilbert right now.
This is technically Chandler,
Gilbert.
but that road is Gilbert.
They're all like really close.
They're
together.
like that road's Gilbert, that road's Chandler. Like I'm right on.
I'm literally 10 minutes away from my house right now.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Close.
Tempe, Chandler, Gilbert, Mesa, Scottsdale, Phoenix.
Yeah. Moving on. We're technically in
Yeah.
Geography.
No.
I didn't come here for geography.
I
I'll be
gotta-
honest with you. I didn't come here for the geography of Arizona. Surprise! Fucking over here too.
Surprise is the.
All right, whatever.
That's a way over
All
yonder.
right, hey, all right.
Moving
whatever.
on. So you play professional baseball,
Mm-hmm.
and you're here training
Yeah, I'm about to go to Mexico.
Mexico.
It's gonna be
You're on
lit.
a 1-month contract though,
Yeah.
right? So you
So-
have no idea where you're gonna be the next month
Well, technically I'm there all summer until I'm not.
Technically.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
until they cut.
I mean, yeah. Whoa.
Don't put that shit there.
Whoa!
No,
What are we doing here?
No, I was just trying to find the right terminology.
No,
My
it's-
bad. No, that's on me.
Yeah, no, it's not.
That's
there-
what we said all summer. Oh,
No,
we
yeah.
got cut. We're like,
Yeah.
oh
No,
Yeah, it's-
literally, that was crazy.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
but
People started
it
dropping
was,
like flies.
No, it was wild.
It's like you made a friend for 3 days and
And
they're
I'm
gone.
just like, oh, he's
like-
gone. I'm like, wait.
He's not on the team.
Yeah.
Literally, you're
Yeah.
like,
No,
it's
but
over.
it's all based like performance based. Mexico has a much like they're much more aggressive when it comes to having
Are they?
and building their team.
Is it
and-
because they pay more money? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, it's like, hey, if you're not performing right now, like we're gonna
Mhm.
we're gonna have to find someone else who can.
You have to be on
Mhm.
100% of the time.
shorter leash.
I feel like that's your sport, though. You
Yeah.
know, like in general, baseball's
It
like
sounds very
that.
competitive, which
Yeah.
I would love,
Mexico's
but it also sounds
insane.
stressful.
Mexico is insane.
I
It's
bet.
like it's literally imagine playing in front of 20,000 fans, but it's basically like a party while you're there. No,
Yeah.
no,
That's
like
hard
I'm
for you.
actually like because everyone goes over there. The tickets are like $5 to go
Are
there.
they
Yep.
really?
$5
like,
like a
when we go to
ticket to go
Mexico?
there,
Well, we
and
go
then
in
it's like
May.
dollar beers.
Yep.
And then
Really?
everyone
Well,
goes
yeah.
there after work, and they're just like, "Hey, let's just go meet up
Yeah.
at the game."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna break the bank. $20 has you a whole night. You got food,
That's what
drinks,
we said.
everything.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what we said.
So it's
cheap
like
to party
everyone
out there.
goes over there and just
Yeah.
has a good time.
When we were in Mexico, we were like tipping, and we thought we were tipping like less than what we like thought.
Hmm
And the guy,
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure he almost cried
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
tipped him.
He
And
was
we're
like,
like,
"Thank you so much."
we're
like,
like, what?
Yeah,
this
that's
means
the
a
thing.
lot. And we're like, really?
Yeah, that's the thing with
But
them is
it's
like,
still like different cultures, you know. Like,
yep, literally,
I
it's
had no idea. I was like,
it's
what?
a different. It I heard something similar about like the UK or Australia, where like it's
Mhm.
like it's normal to not tip.
Yeah, they don't tip over
Mhm.
there,
Yeah, that's like a thing.
which I
over
would
here.
love because the tip
well,
breaks my bank
but also
every time
like
I go.
the minimum wage is higher, so they
Right.
Which
they
makes
p-
sense.
So it
make
kinda
up
equals
for
out.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
makes
you're
sense.
getting like $20 an hour for.
But the
serving.
minimum wage in Mexico is it? It's not higher, is it?
No.
Their currency is
No.
different though. So
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
first of all, I didn't come here to do math. Let's just put that one out there. He didn't come here to do geography. I didn't come to do
I'm no
math.
mathematician.
So currency, let's not get into it because I'm gonna be like,
USD, the peso.
No,
like,
literally.
like $20 is $20.
Wait, how far is the team from Rocky Point, Mexico? Where are you located?
So like the thing with that is like I didn't study like Mexican geography. No, because like I don't know where Rocky Point is, so I can't really help you on that one. But like
I thought
let's
he
just
was
say
gonna get into it.
No.
He's like, no, the thing about that one.
no,
is-
because
No, that was honestly what I expected.
no.
my
let's just
bad.
say you know El Paso, Texas.
No, the thing is, fuck you. So moving
From
on.
the Texas border is probably like 4 or 5 hours. So it's like
Oh,
right
so-
underneath El Paso. That's the best
so
way I can put it.
far.
Oh, so
so
it's a
far.
minute. It's a minute
Yeah.
from here.
So I got to
Rocky
fly to
Point's
Dallas.
like 4 hours from,
From
here.
here.
South.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
Sorry.
north.
Sorry, where's Mexico?
We're going to Utah.
I'm sorry.
What?
no, because if you think about it, you can go
No, if
diagonally.
you actually think about it, let's pull up a map. Because
All right, so we are doing geography today. Got it. So if you actually go straight down, Mexico's
Yeah.
there. But if you also go diagonally,
Right.
that's right?
Right. That
Diagonally.
no, I get you that
Yeah.
way.
If you go this way, you will also hit Mexico. It's crazy.
oh, it's crazy.
I think. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So,
I'm sorry.
I'm super happy to
No.
be here, guys.
No, okay, whatever. So he's playing in Mexico. It's
yeah.
not.
So when
it's-
we go to Mexico, you will not be near us.
right,
is
that's
all
what
I
we're trying to
figured
tell
out.
us, basically.
Or you guys can come visit me in Mexico.
Oh, two
and
separate
then
Mexico trips.
Yes.
I'm game.
See, that's a we just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who the fuck has the money for that? I sure as hell can tell you I don't have it, unless this goes viral. Moving on.
Oh my god.
I'm like, maybe that's what we do.
just
We
speak
go
it
to-
into existence like viral.
What?
viral. Let's just keep speaking it into existence.
No, honestly, if they say it enough, the algorithm will just
Viral,
pick it up, right?
viral.
Well, viral,
Viral.
viral.
All right, so
Viral.
back to what I was saying. Do you want-
She's like, all right, I'm done with
back
this.
back to the podcast. Do you want to talk about how we met?
Yeah,
Should we like get into it?
Wisconsin.
I think I met you first.
You did.
Yes,
You did.
Do
Yes.
you remember when we met?
I'm pretty sure.
She's like,
I
no.
I'm
remember
pretty
the
sure.
group
And you were
walking in.
you guys. Was it? I think that was the second time. I think the first time. No, was it when it was you and Sam and you
Mhm.
guys were outside and
Yeah.
you were sitting with your family?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, and I was sitting like right by myself
Mhm.
in that corner, and then I
Mhm.
was like, "Hi guys."
Hey.
She's like, I'm not from here. Literally, I think it was like 3 days me into being in Wisconsin. I'm like, wow, this is a nice lakefront. Like, it's like I don't know anybody, but it's cool.
So my point of view, I think yours is different because we didn't meet him at the same time.
Mhm.
I met him with Sam,
Mhm.
but
I remember
me
you
and
telling me about this. You're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, yeah.
me and Sam got off work and we drove over, and it was the first like ski show or something.
Yes.
And I was
Mhm.
new.
The flying
into,
people.
I was new into that facility that we do not name, but I was like fairly new in the summer. I'd already been working there for like a couple months, but this was the first like summer activity,
Mhm.
and it was a ski show. And me and Sam got off work. We're like, whatever, let's go drink.
Yeah.
Duh.
What?
So we show up, like
Duh.
hard day. No, I'm
Wisconsin.
sorry. Right.
Decompression.
Hard day.
Hard
duh.
day. We're drinking.
So we show up and you guys all kind of like came in. You guys were already there or came in. I don't know, but it was like a bunch of you, like a whole team, like a
Yeah, it was
lot.
like 17 of us. or
Yeah,
some
there's
shit.
a shit ton.
Yeah.
And I think I was
Sounds
talking
about
to Aaliyah because Aaliyah was working, and I was
I
like,
think I was working
everyone
too.
was like chit chatting. Were you working?
yeah,
I don't know.
I
But
just
they
have
were
that
all,
section.
Yeah.
You know.
They were all like chit chatting, like, oh my god, the dot counts, the dot counts, the dot counts.
Yep.
And I was like, what is the dot count?
Who the hell is
I
even
had
that?
no idea who you were or what it was or what was going on. And they're like, oh, it's the baseball team in Oconomowoc. And I'm like, okay.
We have a baseball
I
team.
thought it was.
He's like, "Wait, there's one here."
I thought it was like.
I'm like,
you
I've
know,
been here
those
my
league-
entire life.
I thought it was like the league you signed up like through the town
Thank you.
hall or some
Thank
shit.
you.
I was
Type
like,
shit.
cool.
Type
It's like, why would you guys come here?
No,
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 I
I
was
was
like,
like, what?
And they all were like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, because they all like were thinking these tall people were hot. And I
Yeah.
was like,
If they're over 6 foot.
no, I was like, okay.
Fangirls.
And they're like, it's professional baseball. And I was like, pretty sure it's not the Brewers. So
I was like, type shit.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
my
like, you're right. Like, we're not the
I
I was
Brewers.
like, is he a Brewer? They're like, no. And I'm like, well, then I don't understand.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I
What's
had
the
no
hype?
fucking clue.
Yeah.
So then they were like
That's-
telling me,
yeah.
Aaliyah was like, yeah, I met him already. Like, we're all cool. And I was like,
No, that's
sick.
literally word
No,
for
that's
what you
literally
said.
what it was.
Yep.
She was like,
Yep.
we all met. Like, they know me, I know them. And I'm like,
Like, I know
Because
their
you
drink
were-
orders and stuff.
no,
Literally, because no, we literally did.
they were like, they were here 2 days ago. And I was like, nice. Because you guys came in and the first day was on a weekend or a weekday.
It was a weekday. It was like a
A Wednesday
a
or something.
random Tuesday
Oh,
or
Tuesday,
Wednesday
yeah.
or something like that.
So they're like, we're friends, and I'm like, cool. So then me and Sam sat down right next to there's like the only open table, honestly. It was like right, whatever, on
Yeah.
the deck. And it was you and someone else. And the reason we sat there is because there was an African American male who
Mhm.
Sam thought was hot.
Which one?
So
I know.
we can't name it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll all just have to collectively agree on the person.
Correction.
Oh. And once we figured out more
Mhm.
information, it kind of went a different direction.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
I think
yeah,
I know
she
who
was
you're talking
like,
about.
"He's fine. Let's sit there." And I'm like, "Okay." So we
Period.
sit there,
Yeah.
and then that person walks away. All that's left is Ryan
Yo,
and a
whoa.
friend. It's you.
What'd I do to
I
you?
think it was you by yourself.
Yeah,
and then
everyone was
someone
inside.
came.
They
Yeah.
were inside.
Everyone went
something.
inside, and you were sitting there, and I was like, "Is this table taken?" And you're like, "Nah." So me and Sam sit down. I don't know who made the first word or what was going on, but somehow we started talking.
I think what happened was I started laughing at your commentary on the people falling while they were going. And I was like, I started laughing with
Makes
you
sense.
guys.
Makes sense.
And then I was like, yeah, I've never seen something like that. And
Yeah.
then it was just like,
yeah, and then we just kind of clicked and we were talking, and then someone came out who I don't remember. It was one of someone.
I think it was Swanda.
It could have been Swanda. Could have been Swanda.
Yeah, I
remember.
think it was. I'm not sure. Honestly, early on, my days get blurry.
The days do
Early
get blurry.
on.
The weekends get
My d-
blurry. Yep.
The weekdays get blurry.
The
Wisconsin
weekdays get blurry.
afternoon.
The whole summer is blurry. Not gonna lie to
It's
you.
all just a
Mhm.
blur.
I still get flashbacks sometimes. I'm not
I
gonna
do
lie.
too, and I'm like, fuck, did that
Like-
actually happen?
Is it flashbacks or is it PTSD? Which
No,
one is it?
No, it's PTSD for sure. For me, at least. I don't know about Ryan.
For me, it's like, oh, I did that, or like, I remember that. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
right.
oh man, Wisconsin
Wow.
changed my life forever.
I remember it being like 5 days in, and you're like, "I'm gonna move here. This place is great."
Oh my
Yeah,
And I'm
and you guys were like,
excited
oh,
too.
hell no.
Like,
What?
fuck
Dude,
no.
all right, can we
Why?
just discuss the fact that it was like 85, sunny?
No,
We
the
could go
summers
boat
are
every single
beautiful.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was talking about like
Mhm.
you know the summer. I mean, it was awesome. You were
Mhm.
To
sitting by the
snowbird
lake.
would be great.
Yes,
Well,
you
you don't
keep
wanna be
mentioning
there
that.
right
You
now.
keep
We said-
mentioning that.
yeah.
Like,
Snowbird.
I want
No.
a snowbird. I want a snowbird.
I really want to snowbird.
Yeah, it was legit.
Summers
it was
are
like a
beautiful.
setup. It was
Yeah.
a setup for
Yeah.
us. Yeah, it was great.
I loved it. I loved Wisconsin. People were cool there. And
They're
people were
nice.
always down
Until
to
they weren't. Yep.
have fun. Yes, yes.
Until they weren't. Then they're
Like-
weirdos.
Starts off great, and then then you get into it, and you're like,
And then you
I don't know
find
about
out the
this."
truth.
And then you're like, fuck.
Their true colors immerse over
Interesting.
time.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's Wisconsin for you.
Yeah.
Cute.
Anyway, so yeah,
Cute.
that's how we met, and then you guys came in on a weekend, and I was working because I
Oh.
worked on weekends, and then shit got real.
When did we start like hanging out? I feel like it was because of
We were hanging out just at like you guys would get off work and we were just
We
like
just
and we
oh,
would
just
just
chill out.
Yeah,
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 right.
yeah.
I mean, mind you, like if we go back to it and we look back, it's really like we would go practice, or have a game and go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we just all shoot the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we chill there. And then we decide, are we going to stay here or are we going to stay here?
Yeah.
There was really nothing else until later on in the summer.
Yeah, till
Right.
later
Till
on.
later in the
Found
summer.
other
But we were
spots,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, we're just going to stay here
guess we're
until.
just
In the
Right.
beginning, it was like, we're going to be here, we're going to be here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were there.
I actually got a crazy story that I got to tell you guys about.
In the
it
beginning?
doesn't have to do with, yes,
Oh, okay.
early on.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I first got to Wisconsin and I was on the team, like when we first started playing our games, like it was going around the whole locker room that I was spending time at this said place.
Mm-hmm.
And like people were starting to go too, but like people knew that like if Ryan wasn't at the field, he wasn't in Watertown. He was probably at this said place.
Correct.
And it got up to like management and they were like, hey, like we just want to let you know, like if you keep going to this place, like we're gonna have to have a bigger
I
discussion.
think I remember you telling me about
Yeah.
this.
And then I
Yeah.
was like, okay, well,
Love
First
how
of all,
we
I
keep
don't-
saying said
I
place.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Said
And I was
place.
like,
He's a real one.
yeah, and I was like, you know, I spoke to him. I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I was
Absolutely.
playing well.
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't doing, I wasn't breaking any rules. I was
Mhm.
respecting everybody and stuff.
Mhm.
So we had that conversation and they were like, yeah, we just need you to take a chill pill. And I remember like, I was like, all right, fine. I'm not going to go. And I didn't go for 2 days and I went back after. And I was like, listen, it's a part of me. And I told him, I went straight to him and I said, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I respect you guys. I understand your decision, but look at my performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
And
no
look at-
reason
like,
for you to
I
come
like
at
to-
me. And my personal time too is crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry.
I'm the type of person, like, I have to separate my
Yes.
athletic
Yes.
life
Mm-hmm.
from my
Your
personal
Yes.
life.
life, right?
Yes.
Because I'm, like, in my head, like, I'm not just a baseball player. Like, I could just go and
Exactly.
meet
No,
friends and
right.
shit. Like, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like,
That's how,
it doesn't
that's how
define
like
me.
jobs are. Like
Yeah.
they expect you to like live, breathe that place, and I'm like, no,
that's
No.
not.
that's not how this
That's
works.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell me how I
Right.
tell me how to work and tell me how to live.
Right.
Like,
What
you
I
know what I'm saying?
say, what I do, what I
Yeah.
drink. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Mind you, they were paying me to be there, but
Right. But
True, but also no. If
But
you
when-
weren't doing anything wrong, I don't think.
I think there's levels to it,
I think so too.
or like
Yeah.
a gray area where, like,
Were you in the
you
gray
can dabble.
area?
I was in that gray area, but my performance was in the green.
Well, you're
You know what I'm
paying,
saying?
you're
Like-
paying me to play good, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm like a PR mess. It's not like I'm going out there saying this place is this
No, yeah.
whatever. Like you weren't like talking crap about the
No,
organization.
I loved
so
it.
it's like,
I loved it. They're
Right.
awesome.
Right.
I still talk to them all the time. But like they over the course of the summer, they started understanding that like it's just my like just I like to go out and like meet
Yeah.
people, go talk.
That's just
and-
how you are.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know
That's
what
your
I'm saying? Like,
personality.
that's just my
Yes.
personality. So that
It's gonna be
she's
loud.
like,
That
ah!
I'm
clip
literally
that.
not.
Clip that,
I'm
please.
literally
Thank
not.
you.
She's like, ah! I'm like, hold on, back up.
She got excited. She got excited. The vibes.
I'll shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's funny. No, but I remember that being a huge deal in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then like everyone was talking about it, like, oh my god, they can't come here. And I'm like, okay, we'll still see them. Like, like
That's
it's not
it.
the end of the world. But then like 2 days later, you show back up.
Yeah.
So we're like, it's fine.
I mean, the food there was pretty good.
It wasn't.
It was. I think the food was good.
Yeah, it was
Made
pretty
a
good.
bunch. Hey, give them credits
what,
too.
what was that? No, but let's just keep going.
Ribbon rolls. I knew he was fucking talking about his fucking ribbon rolls, bro.
Oh my god.
It's goddamn ribbon rolls.
I feel like it wasn't only.
That had me in a chokehold. I'm not gonna
we,
lie.
No, we know.
Chokehold.
We know.
He walked in that bitch. He's like, you
I
know what
walked
I'm
in-
You're
looking
like,
for.
you're like,
I
you
said,
guys
give me one of
want-
them and one of them. I said,
You're
give
like,
me a
are we
high noon
feeling-
and a ruben roll.
You're like,
Thank
are we
you.
feeling ribbon rolls?
Yeah.
I was like,
I'd be like,
no.
I remember there would be all of us who would like actually sit down at a table and like discuss what we're gonna eat. He was like, "Yeah, room rolls, anybody?" And we're all
We're
like,
like,
no.
"No."
And he was like, "Well, we're getting them anyway." And I was like,
Okay, for you. You ate them all.
I mean, it was that good.
they
it
were.
was
They
that
were
good.
home.
No, the food was pretty good.
It was that good.
Food was pretty good.
Yeah, we'll give it to them.
Credit where credit is due. Anyway, but I remember it not even being you. I remember it being like multiple people
Yeah.
who they were like, "You can't go there," and
Yeah.
then they would still come.
It's because it's because in the beginning we struggled a couple games and they thought that was the reason.
Right.
But then we started winning,
Right.
literally every single game, and they were like, okay, like let's just let them do their thing. But some people couldn't have that balance, and as we remember,
Oh. Tea.
people started disappearing, and not in like they were dead.
I don't
But
think
we-
anyone thought they
They
were
were
dead.
starting to chop in block.
Wait,
Like,
are we all
oh.
thinking of the same person? Are we? I think we're all thinking of the same person. Wait, disappeared like midsummer.
Persons.
Persis.
A lot of people.
No, there was 2 that stuck around the
Go
whole
ahead.
time and are still G's to this day.
Who?
I feel like I'm thinking
I'm
of
sorry.
one person.
That disappeared?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only think of
randomly.
one person.
Like it was like we had a great night and bam, gone. The
I can't think of multiple though. You probably could.
I
you
could
hung
because
out
I was
with
on the
them.
team.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that Ray's birthday?
That we had a great time. And then
Ray's birthday was insane.
Dude, Ray's birthday was
Stupid.
crazy.
Stupid.
Shout out to my guy Ray, man.
No, literally. I
That's
think
my
we shouted
brother,
him out
dog.
another time. This fucker.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shout out to my guy. Ray. Out there in Kentucky. Kentucky boy.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Wow.
What a time.
Dude, I'm just reminiscing. Wow. I'm at the
We're all
point.
like,
Because if you think about it, I mean.
The boat day we had was really fun too.
Mm.
boat day
That
was fun.
Isn't that when?
Yeah.
Ari and Isaac were both there, right?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking.
I remember
Isaac.
And they were
someone
ripping
was
the jet
handing
ski.
Isaac a beer over the jet ski. I'm
I don't
like,
know
what
who
is
was
going
handing
on?
Isaac anything.
You
Let's
were like,
just say
no, I just remember Ryan being like,
But he
"That's
was-
a big ass boy." And we're like,
he was
"Yeah,
huge, bro. He's a
he
big
was.
dude,
He's
bro.
a big dude.
And he's like,
dude,
he's 270. 270.
Huge.
270. How old is he?
Oh
15,
my
16?
god.
16? Come on, he was
What, like,
ripping
has,
the
like,
jet ski.
five.
Bro was
He
ripping the
ripping
jet ski like he was in Cirque du Soleil. I'm like, bro, how are you doing that? He's like,
Dude, he has like
I don't know, I
5
grew up on the
college
lake.
offers right now, dude.
Bro's a,
I'm like, what are you eating? Fucking
I don't know,
spinach, obviously.
a cow
Bro, I can't.
weekly. Like, bro, I go up to meet him, and as I'm approaching him, he's
You know, he's
getting
like
taller.
He's like, hey, what's
and
up?
taller. But as he's getting closer and closer, he's getting taller and taller. But like his face starts looking more like
Yeah.
a baby. And then I find out he's 16. I'm like, bro,
Fucking
Mhm.
yeah.
damn, menace.
The only distinct
That's my
memory I
dog.
can have of Isaac is that big boy. You know, he would come up. We were at a said place, and he would leave the place, and Sam was in the car with
Mhm.
someone, and he was in the car window, like like they were trying to roll up the window. He had both his arms in there. He's like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" And Sam's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he was like, "My name is whatever, yada yada."
He started plugging himself in there.
He was like,
Bro's
he
like,
was
what's up with it?
He's
Like,
like,
what's good?
I'm 19. She's like, I know you're 15.
No.
I'm 18. Like,
Bro lost 3 years.
no,
He's
we're like,
what?
what is going on? Sam's texting me like,
Told
can
me-
someone get this man
Dude,
out of my
literally
window?
told me he was 18. I'm talking to his sister, and I'm like,
We're like, we know.
I'm like,
who
oh
you
yeah,
are.
he told me he was 18. She's like, this motherfucker. I'm like, God damn it, Isaac.
Oh my god,
He's
that's
funny, bro.
That was
He's
crazy.
funny.
That was
Yeah.
for real.
crazy. He's gonna be a
Yeah.
menace.
I literally still talk to him like here and there too.
Yeah.
He's so
Gee,
funny, bro.
that's
It's
wild.
comedy.
Oh,
W
wow.
Isaac. W Isaac in the chat.
bro.
W Isaac in the chat.
I know he's
Two-
fine.
he did?
Fuck, dude.
He's him.
Yeah.
He's him.
Dude.
I can't wait. I'm still gonna be like, yo, I know this guy. Like, Larry, bro, you remember like the old days? Like we were literally on the lake together, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, bro, we were together, dude. Like, yo, oh, so now you don't remember me?
Remember ripping that jet ski, man?
We were
You
sitting right
ripping it.
there on the boat, vibing out, bro, talking about life. Totally gonna be one of those guys.
Literally, though.
He's
Bro,
like,
we
we're
were.
getting real deep in shape. Remember that?
I was like giving him hell of advice and stuff. I'm like,
we already know.
yeah,
We
I was
already
like,
know.
dude, when you get to college, you're gonna love it. You gotta stay focused and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gonna be in college for like 5 years, bro. Chill out. I was like, my fault, bro. My fault.
You're like, wait, kind
My bad. I
was
thought
like,
you
I
were
forgot.
senior. My bad. No, I
Yeah.
just was trying to tell you to enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's
funny.
that's good.
crazy. Wow, yeah.
Any other summer memories that are popping out at you?
I don't know, man. I mean, there's so many. There's a lot.
Honestly,
of
it's all a blur. I have none. I have no memories until you say it, and I'm like, oh shit, remember that?
That's a problem.
Don't don't
You need to talk to somebody.
don't
about
say anything.
Hey,
You know,
anyone
keep them down.
Anybody want to give Sarah Cindy some?
search for therapy. Therapy.
I said last week on the pod if I could go to therapy tomorrow, I'd be there. Ugh,
and
that's
you didn't
crazy.
go the next day.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. To say
summer
the
was a
least.
crazy time.
I have a lot of crazy stories, but I don't really want
It was a good time.
Talk
Probably
about
one of
it.
my favorite summers, for real.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
It was.
Oh,
a,
we didn't
it
even
was
tell
a
you.
summer.
We didn't even tell them where you're from. Tell them where you're from.
I'm from Boston. Boston, buddy.
Fashion.
You know when they fucking talk like this and they go tell you to go fucking back the car?
Back the car?
Yeah, literally everyone fucking talks like that. Like I'm talking like
Why don't you talk like that?
Because I moved to Texas. I lost my accent.
Oh, yeah. And you got
But
a
I'll
cowboy
go
hat.
to Boston for like a week or two. All of a
It'll come
sudden,
back?
like
You get that accent back?
immediately.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
were you born and raised in Boston?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Boston. My family's from Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I'm a little bit Dominicano.
You
know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying? Espanol,
That
bachata,
shit,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? a little bit of salsa and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm a little Hispanic. Yeah, I speak 3 languages and shit.
You look Hispanic, bro. Don't.
Do
Come
I
on
look
now.
Hispanic?
Yes.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
3 languages. Pause.
The divide? Yeah.
Pause. 3 languages. Go.
Yeah. English, Spanish, and French.
French.
Oui, je peux parler français.
The fuck did you say?
Je peux parler français.
Was he talking shit?
No.
No, I
Hey,
say I
somebody
can speak
Google
French.
translate that
Oh.
shit.
You guys
bro.
didn't know
Hey,
this?
I didn't know.
Hey, this
could
is
have
the
said
point.
anything.
No?
You know?
Oui.
Okay, Ryan.
I'm like, is he talking shit?
I'm like,
I
somebody
literally said
Google
I-
translate that shit.
Yeah, I
Did you
studied
learn
in-
that in school or what?
High school. I went to like
Wow.
a super preppy, like Gossip Girl type of high
Did
school.
you have to learn that language though? Yeah.
Well, I wasn't allowed to do Spanish.
Because you knew it.
I like.
I wish they
tested
had that
out.
rule in fucking.
My God.
Yeah, they
I said,
Wisconsin.
hola.
They tested. I tested out of Spanish, so they're like, you have to work
Oh,
on
You
something
didn't
else.
lie.
And I wasn't gonna take Latin as Veritas. Come on, Latin? No, thank you.
Come on. Wait, French is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Have
French
you
is
ever
cool.
been to a
France?
French-speaking country?
Um.
Have you traveled?
Well, I travel.
What countries have you gone to?
Yeah.
What countries?
Yeah.
I've been to.
Not us doing geography again.
I know.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm
with
sorry.
that.
We should title this
Period.
Mood Swings, the geography segment. Like what? I've been kind of everywhere. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico. I've been to where else? St. Thomas. I've been to
Aren't those all like
Um,
Those
down
are
there
islands.
in the Caribbean?
islands. And yeah.
What
but
else
those are
like
different.
beyond islands?
Have you been to Europe at all?
Huh?
Europe?
Canada,
Canada?
Europe. I have been. I've been to Canada. Could we play a team in Canada? I've
to
I've been
Canada.
to a few. Canada's cool. They have these things called loonies and toonies. Like that's their like currency. It's called loonies and toonies. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and like all their bills are like half the size of like dollar bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and their
I'd lose
coins
it.
are like really big or like
immediately.
yeah, and everything is like weird. They have like
In Canada?
different denomination. Yeah.
I feel like it's another America, but it's clearly not.
Well,
No.
their bills are like you know a normal dollar bill.
Mm-hmm.
If you cut it in half, like that's like
Mhm.
their
$20.
$20 or like you know what I'm saying. Like it's weird. So like you'll have like a whole bunch of cash, and all of a sudden like
this
all your
tiny
and
little-
all your cash is like different sizes. and shit.
Yeah.
So you have to
they're
put, like,
different sizes?
Yes.
Oh.
Weird.
Yes.
I don't
Weird.
like that.
That's how I mean that's how I remember it, and there's a good memory that we made back while we were over there and
I love when he looks up. He's like, there's a good memory.
yeah
that we
I'm
made
just
back in the
pondering
day."
life right now as we're
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
this. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty wild. Yeah,
Canada,
Canada's cool. I actually really liked Canada. I liked Canada. It was cool.
Cold though.
Yes, it was super cool when we
Mhm.
went. Dude, it was so windy.
Mm-mm.
Like I was like, no.
Can't do
Yeah.
it.
No, yeah, but they're super big into hockey over there. We caught a little like a semi-pro hockey game over there when we went over there.
Cute.
Yeah, we were in Winnipeg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heard of the name.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just above Minnesota.
Geography. We know it's okay. We don't have to get into it.
No,
Yeah,
like
bro,
you don't have
what's
to-
what's up?
no,
I feel like you're dragging yourself back
Academic
into
as
it.
hell today, bro. Like we're over here doing math, geography. Who do you got?
It's like our
History.
worst subjects.
Like,
though.
I did not.
Oh,
focus
God.
on that.
I'm dead.
Okay, so let's get back into you.
Okay.
You're a professional baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
And you played baseball what, your whole life?
My whole life.
What got you into baseball?
I just came from a baseball family. Like all my cousins and stuff, they all played baseball. My
Okay.
dad's a trainer. He trains kids up in Boston.
Cute.
So it's just kind of been a part of it, and it's a Latin culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Mhm.
as you grow up, yeah, like especially in the Dominican like household, like my first gift was a baseball. Yeah, so I was like always playing. Like,
Is
as a kid.
Boston either a big baseball city or is it a big Latin?
Yeah, you know what's
Latin culture
crazy?
there?
You know what's crazy is that like other than Miami, like New York and Boston have like the highest population of like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans.
Oh, Dominicans and okay, yeah.
Puerto Ricans, yeah. Like they have so many, and I don't know why, because they go from the Caribbean and they go to like a cold state, which kind
Yeah.
of confuses me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's right there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know,
Like
maybe it has something to do with like
It-
I don't want to say port or anything, but like
I think
when you're traveling,
yeah.
maybe it's less time to go. I don't know. I don't know.
No, because you got to
I
go
don't
all
know.
the way up. But I think what
I
it
don't know.
is in the Latin community is that like you want to go where you're gonna recognize other people, or where like you're
Right.
gonna fit in right away.
Right.
So if there's already a high population of Dominicans,
Yeah,
like, that's where they're
absolutely.
gonna go. Or,
Yeah.
you know, like in all the songs in like Dominican culture, like Latin culture, Latin music, like you hear New York a lot, you hear Boston, you hear you know Miami. So like when you like grow up, that's what you're learning. So like
Interesting.
everyone's like, oh, I want to go to New York, or hey, I want to go to Boston, or I want to go. So I feel like that since everyone's already there, like
Mhm.
people already want to go into that community because they don't have to like start something new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's kind of feel like an outcast when you go. Like you're not gonna find. Hopefully there are, but like you won't find a Dominican in North Dakota. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
No, you won't.
You don't find
but
anybody
if
in
but if
North
there was a
Dakota.
big population of Dominicans in North Dakota,
Right.
more would go.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I know. I
No,
get what you're saying.
she went to school in
No,
North
I can
Dakota.
tell you
Is
right
there
now,
any Dominicans
You
over
won't
there?
see any Dominicans.
You went to school in North Dakota.
You won't see any blacks.
ran
in
track.
North Dakota. There's actually negative
There's
three of
actually
them.
no one there.
No, she ran track. She was running, couldn't find anybody.
Couldn't
She
find
was
shit.
like,
Couldn't
nah.
find shit.
No.
The fuck?
I visited a few times. I was like, where am I? No,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. I thought Wisconsin was bad. That's worse.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
it was
really
bad. And it was
bad.
like during election year too. It was
Yeah,
really
there was a
bad.
lot of like
It was bad.
political like shootings and a lot of like a lot of stuff going
was a
on.
lot.
Deja was like, "Do I leave?" And I'm like, "Bro, get out of there, bro." Like,
Dude.
I'm like, "Bro, you're
Refugee.
gonna die."
The refugee.
Yeah.
Gone.
There was
Gone.
a lot
Yeah, it was
going on,
crazy.
For sure.
Dude.
South Dakota the same way. I cannot. I always think that's a fever dream. I never think that's actually real when you went to school there.
Me
I always
neither.
think about it. I'm like, no,
Actually,
it wasn't real.
There's a lot of good memories back
I
then.
love that for you.
What do you mean by that?
I don't want to get
Oh.
into it.
Got it.
We've never talked about that yet.
About what?
About North Dakota.
on the pod.
Yeah. on the
Okay.
pod.
Yeah,
Well,
we can talk about it.
We're talking about Ryan. Ryan's
Right,
our
we're talking about.
guest.
Sorry, it's about you. Not
Okay.
us being selfish. We're like,
I'm
so
just gonna sit
wait.
here.
We're like,
Like-
so wait. What was going on? No, let's move back over here.
Like, do you remember that one time?
I'm over here like I have been to North Dakota.
Yeah.
Actually, we played there.
In Fargo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know.
Geography.
Wait.
Geography.
We know the
Okay,
sits.
let's wrap up baseball for
Yes,
a second.
got you.
Where are you looking to go with baseball?
I'm
Like,
just.
but like, let's like not hold on, not be being rude as fuck. I'm like, let's be realistic. No, but I'm saying where you are in your life right now. What you're potentially looking at, trying to do, whatever.
So the good thing with Mexico is that it's opening a lot of doors for me right now.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to going to play in Mexico, either building my my personal brand there,
Mm-hmm.
or go play in Japan, which is a possibility, or go play in
Cute.
Korea or somewhere else, or I'm a year away. If I have a good year again, there's a slight chance that I could get back into an affiliated team. So it's one of those things where it's
Affiliated
kind of
team?
affiliated team like Brewers, Red Sox, Yankees, like back in the organization.
Okay.
So like depending on my performance, it's a lot of performance based and luck as well, right? Like they cut down a whole bunch of teams and stuff, so it's a little different. But I would love to go play in Japan. I love sushi. You know what I'm saying? Like
It'll be
I was-
interesting.
So you're
that'd be
saying this
sick.
is a make or break year for you?
every year is a make or break year.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Last year was a make or break year.
yeah.
Year before that, this
Every
year.
year, it's one by one. Not even. It's probably game by game.
Mhm.
Honestly, at this point in my career. But the good thing is like I've been able to like develop and meet people within the baseball industry that have
Mhm.
taught me a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm gonna be opening up a facility here soon. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm sorry, here?
not here.
Oh, my bad.
I don't
thought you
know.
said here.
I don't know. But
Arizona's
I'm
a
gonna
great team.
I'm
Great
looking
place.
at opening up a facility with me and my cousin in who you guys met
Mhm.
but in Houston. So that's something that I'm working on. I also just made a online training business that I have now too. So I work remote, which is super cool. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff, like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of different avenues that I
Absolutely.
can go with baseball. So I'm not letting it define me, but I'm allowing it to help me grow. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's more of the thing with me.
Cool.
Wait,
You're networking.
kind of profesh.
I know, I'm
that was
like,
a really good response.
Period. I'm like,
I mean,
Wait,
I mean,
are
you
we good?
understand? Like I've done interviews before. Like I've done.
Okay,
like,
but this is different.
Yeah, but I'm
This
just.
is like no other interview you've ever done before, right?
I've never been on a podcast before.
Sure. Okay, so next time you get on,
interviews.
if you,
I
yeah,
watched. I did my research.
Really?
yeah, this isn't a very profesh
You guys love me.
situation.
My friends love me. That's
We
awesome.
support friends, support
We
friends.
support.
Friends support friends.
Absolutely, they
Indeed.
do, and I'll do anything for my friends.
Type
There's very few
shit.
of them, so
Very few.
Better
So
say
like
no.
you guys
City
spoke
is
on
like,
the
no.
last
I have,
pod.
like,
I
two.
remember. I watched your pod.
yeah.
And I was listening to that segment, and it was
You're listening to like the cutoff?
literally everything.
Okay,
Every
good.
single.
Good, you better
one.
Good response.
think about it.
Mhm.
Good response.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I listen to your pods, and I just put them on 1.5 speed.
Ah.
And I listen, because sometimes I'm working out, and I'm like, hey, I'm about to go on a run.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So I
see you.
listen, and it's not like it slows it down or anything, but
It doesn't slow
Like,
down.
I mean, it speeds it up.
Oh, it's right.
Yeah, it
I knew
makes us
that. I
talk
meant
fast.
like.
But like,
I
yeah,
can't even imagine. We're like,
no, I can't.
no,
imagine
it's not as
listening.
fast as you guys think. I
Oh,
swear.
Really? Oh,
No,
okay.
no. Once you get into the 2x, 2.5, then it's like you can't hear it.
That's crazy.
But it's just like
Yeah.
how we're talking right now is a little bit faster.
Okay.
Nothing. It probably shaves off
I feel like we
over
all
the whole
really
thing
talk
like 2
fast,
minutes,
too, though.
2-3 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like we talk
nothing
pretty fast.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. What was that?
See.
That was funny.
I might listen to it on 1.5. You never know.
You
I've
will.
actually-
It'll change the way you think about it. I
I've
swear.
actually never listened or watched to a podcast or like a full podcast of our podcast. I mean,
I can never.
I mean
say-
a podcast, but ours. I mean,
you should.
yeah. Really?
Wait, that's crazy.
I've listened to like 30 seconds of it just to like hear it and see it, but I've never once.
You've never,
Never.
looked back at your work.
Never.
No, I
I've
don't
looked
like
You guys
at
gotta
it.
admire your work.
I don't like to listen to myself talk.
I listen to podcasts every morning, not mine.
I listen.
I can't.
Yeah.
No, I listen to it for like a minute, and then I'm like, ew, I'm so
Do you
annoying.
get?
and I
Oh,
turn it
okay.
off.
So like you like.
I make my
listen-
mom and dad listen to it, though.
Oh, they listen
Mhm.
to it. Yeah.
yeah. They've
I listen to
critiqued.
it.
They've critiqued.
critique. Let's. Speak
I said
English.
no. I said it 3 times wrong. Critiqued.
It's embarrassing.
Wow.
It's okay.
All right. Well,
Anyways.
we've gotten past baseball.
Yes.
We've gotten past who you are.
Mm-hmm. How we met.
We've gotten past the summer, kinda. We'll never get past the summer if we really
Yeah.
think about it.
No. never.
So Ryan Hernandez,
Mhm.
you're single, I presume.
Yes, I am
Okay.
single.
You're single,
Yeah.
and are you looking for a relationship? Are you liking your single life? Where are you at?
We're the vibes.
No. Yeah. So I'm definitely. What are the faults?
I'm definitely.
I'm definitely single. I'm
Uh-oh.
kind of in the process of exploring.
What was that word
options.
again? Say it one more time.
Process. Process. I meant to say process.
Yeah.
But I'm in the process of exploring my options. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm not trying to settle for anyone that isn't willing to bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
because I know
Valid.
what I have to offer. I know what I can offer in the future. I know I have
Absolutely.
goals and stuff that I want to accomplish, and if they're not like in the right headspace or
Yeah.
looking for something similar, then it's
Do
not.
you want to play games? What are your thoughts on that?
N-
Because I feel like in the age that we all are, I feel like that's the dating game.
I feel like-
is games and like it's
Yeah.
like teasing here and there.
Yeah,
don't know,
I
don't
definitely
know.
feel like that's a part of it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. Like at the
That's
end of the
honest,
day,
I get it.
it's still like you have to be like it gets toxic to a certain point,
Mhm.
but like you have to be able to find like that medium, right? Like where you're still being serious about it,
Mhm.
but at the same time you have to be able to see like, hey, if I apply some sort of pressure, what's the retaliation gonna be like? What's
Mhm.
if I don't respond for a couple hours, are you gonna be someone to go batshit crazy, or
Mhm.
or are you gonna be someone to shut down? You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So you have to kind of, and it kind of hurts to say because I got 4 sisters and I have a lot of friends that are girls and stuff. So, but there's a point where I get to where I have to know, or I like to know what am I gonna get if I make a mistake. Are they gonna be someone who can talk to me? Are they gonna be someone who's gonna shut down? You know what I'm saying? So like I like to understand a little bit. I wouldn't say I do it all the time, but there's definitely like, do I leverage the fact that I can set up a date with a beautiful woman on this day and then go on another date, another day, and I let them know. I'm like, hey, sometimes I don't, and it's like at the end of the day, like I'm trying to find what I'm looking for, and if you're not it, then I'm just gonna keep looking.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like as long as you're pretty clear about your intentions with someone and you let them know, like, hey, and they'll know. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls are smart. Like, they know everything, and that's something that I've learned from having sisters is that girls know everything.
I feel like you have an.
I know. I was like,
I think we just have a good
advantage.
Yeah,
That you have sisters.
I 100%, and that, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the first things that I tell women.
Yep.
It's like, hey, like, yes, sometimes I may give off fuckboys. Sometimes, like, if you look at my Instagram,
I think
like,
it's a green flag.
yeah,
for sure.
like, and I just say, hey, listen, like, I got 4 sisters. I know how to read your energy. You know, I understand certain things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously I don't know everything, but there is a level of where I can hopefully reassure you to where I'm gonna be more understanding. You know what I'm trying to say? And I won't say that I was like that my whole time though, because when I was in college, like I had a short leash and I wasn't really good at communicating and stuff.
Where did you go to college again?
University of Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, loved it there.
Loved it
there. Yeah, but
all 4 years.
No.
Okay.
I actually went to University of Albany my freshman year up in New York, small town. Transferred down to a junior college in Houston.
Okay.
And then I was going to commit to South Carolina, but I ended up just staying in Houston because I moved from Boston to New York to Texas, and I was going to go to South Carolina. It was just a lot of moving at the same time, but I stayed in Houston and I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question. Based on, it sounds like you're very well traveled. Not like country, I mean, probably country-wise, but I mean like within the United States is where my question lies. Do you feel like the dating culture is different based on what city you're in, or do you feel like it's all kind of the same?
I think it's definitely based on the city.
Okay.
Because you're gonna find what you're looking for. And what I mean by that is like, hey, if I told you, hey, look around this room and count how many red things there are in this room. If I tell you and you tell me, hey, all right, there's 5 red things, and then I ask you, all right, how many things were green? You're gonna be like, well, I don't know. So like, if you go to a city like Miami, what do you think you're gonna get in Miami? If you go to Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a stigma around Miami, right? But if you go to a different place like Charlotte, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the same type of, you know, women or what they expect from you or whatnot, because you're surrounding yourself in a location where, you know, it's just not within that specific city's culture. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like every city's pending. Like, I'm not going to talk. Like, you have to apply certain pressure when you're talking to women in Miami. You have to talk to certain women a certain way when you're talking to Scottsdale, but you don't have to talk the same way, you know.
You're in, like, Chicago.
Exactly. So, like, every city is different. And I feel like being, you know, playing baseball and traveling, like, you get to learn, you know, the do's and the don'ts, you know, what type of energy, like, some people may be more aggressive back, or some people might take longer to respond just because they can, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you go to influencer city and
does that mean that you switch your types in different cities?
You code switch? I mean, as a light skin, I'm sure you code switch. Or no?
I'm not gonna lie, I just like pretty women.
In different aspects, or is there a certain like avenue of women that you're looking for?
So what I'm looking for and what I attract are two different things.
He said what I'm looking for.
So
they should align at some point.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. But I've been working at trying to attract women that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I go to the club and, you know, I go out or whatever, I have a type that I'm looking at. I'm like, whoa, like that she's bad, but her friend can literally be, you know, just as beautiful. But like, I don't know why, but as soon as I have a little sip of tequila, I'm like, I go away. I veer off from what I'm looking for. Yeah. Or like, I see a girl that's just standing by the bar and she looks like, you know, just chilling, but then I see someone throwing
shaking her ass
up there, and then I'm like,
he's like,
then I'm like,
wait, no, I wanted the girl by the bar.
I'm like, I should be going up to the girl at the bar and asking her what her name is. You know what I'm saying? Rather than like,
instead he's like
shit at the club like this.
No, I'm pretty sure I can see him doing this.
No, he literally.
I'm like,
no. No.
That shit right there makes me question everything.
He was like,
because we are not friends with people like that. And then we look over at Ryan. He's like,
and Ryan do some stupid shit.
I'm just goofy. Like I was like, but it's funny because I literally look at you guys. I'm like dying laughing, and then you guys are looking at me dying laughing because you see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's crazy because I can flip a switch though.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
You can.
Like it's like
you
I can
know
be like,
you're doing some shit that's like not right. I'm like, Ryan. He's
We'll
like,
see it in
I
your
know.
eyes.
I
We'll see
know.
it in your eyes.
And I'd be like, I gotta stop.
I'm like, bro.
I gotta stop. I
like,
shouldn't be doing this.
What are you doing?
Like, why did I just go
Yeah.
and do that
yeah.
when I could have just
Yeah.
been with
Yeah.
you here?
Yeah.
You're very quick to like. be
You're. Yeah.
I admit
minute.
I admit when I'm wrong. I'll,
like, yeah.
Yeah.
You are self-working.
I will admit
We'll
when
give
I'm
it
wrong.
to you.
Oh God.
Literally right here. Right here. 2 different inches. Wisconsin and fucking Gilbert. Oh my
Wait,
God.
where?
We
Where's
can
the
talk
second one?
about Gilbert.
Oh,
Okay, before we get into Gilbert,
man,
I have to
love
ask one more
Gilbert.
question based on the dating culture.
Okay, yeah.
You said that every culture is different.
hmm
Do you have a specific culture that you like best? Like, is there a certain city that you're like, yeah, like I vibe with that type
City?
of whatever, or maybe region? I don't know.
I don't
Whatever
know.
you
So,
feel.
like, based on what I've learned,
Mhm.
just based on how people I know, girls that I've met and whatnot, like, northern women are like they're kind of like
He's like batshit crazy.
no, they're
Um,
just stronger. They're just like they're like super strong.
Interesting.
Like when you talk to them, like you have to work harder in terms of
Okay,
like,
I could see that.
you know, what do you bring to the table? What
Values,
You-
morals,
yes, exactly.
states, right?
Now, southern women, like when I'm in Texas, they're sweeter, right? So like they're
like,
more
"Hey."
accepting. Yeah,
Yeah.
how are you? Doesn't mean that I'm saying their thoughts, but I'm saying they're sweeter. They're willing to have a conversation.
Right. So you're walking up to a girl at the bar from the
come-
Have you ever
north.
just-
Yo, that was crazy.
So you're walking up to a
Caught
girl in the
myself.
north, and you're like, "Hey," and she's like, "The fuck."
That's true.
But
But
I
you go
could
up to a
see
girl in
that.
the south, you're like, "Hey," and you're like, "Hi." You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
so,
that
like,
type of difference.
Yes.
'Kay.
But even then, it's like
I mean,
even the girls in the
valid.
north is like it's not like the fuck. It's more of like hi, like what are you bringing?
Why are
Like,
you talking to
why are
me?
you talking to me?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we're talking Scottsdale, Miami.
Right.
Then they're like, who are you? Like,
Yeah,
why are you
well,
talking to me?
yeah.
Right.
Then they find out you got motion.
Right.
And then they're like, how are you?
But if
you know
you're
what I'm
a
saying?
fucking nobody, they're like, "Get away from me."
100%.
Gross.
Ew,
So you gotta have
resonated
motion.
here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
I've never resonated with Wisconsin more, but I think I resonate with the north.
Yeah.
I'm like open to conversation, like hi, but like also why are you talking
Yeah.
to me?
Like, give me a reason to continue.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm going to give the guys who are going to watch this the sauce right now.
Oh, the
Mm.
sauce.
The key, from what I've learned, all my years of talking to women, the key is being able to hold the conversation. If you can hold the conversation
That's true.
and continuously have a girl, you know, invested
Interested,
in the
yeah.
conversation, you're already winning.
Yep.
Doesn't mean you're gonna score. Doesn't mean
because these
you know,
men are boring.
exactly.
Boring.
And like
Fuck.
a lot of
Or they can't take energy. It's like
Yeah.
they take.
A lot
that
of
as
these guys
mean.
get
I'm like,
complacent,
I'm not
too.
mean. It's just you
Yeah.
can't hold the conversation, and that's
yeah,
period.
That's
point
literally.
blank.
A lot of the guys get super complacent and they'll just like it's like vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Vanilla.
you can't be vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go parachuting.
Mm-hmm.
No, not parachuting. I could have said something else.
I honestly
I
felt
would
like it
love
kind of
to
hit,
hear
but
that.
now that
No, parachuting.
now you're
No,
taking
but,
it
no,
back.
but then I started thinking about. I was like, would I jump off? It was like I love the like how spontaneous it is, but like,
oh god,
do I want to jump off a plane?
right?
Let's go
Let's go.
trampolining. That's
Oh
it.
wow,
But like you know
Alright.
what I'm saying, like so yeah, like you were asking, I feel like personally every location is a little bit different,
Mhm.
and I
But
haven't
none
really
resonate with you.
I really haven't found a spot that I'm like super locked into. I feel like I want a woman that's more similar to the northern type, where it's like they want something for me to offer them,
Absolutely.
whereas they can offer something back.
I feel like
You know what
it's
I'm
like a blood, sweat, and tears type of states up there where
Mhm.
we like not that well the Midwest is the Midwest, but like I feel like majority of the families and the culture in there is like work hard for what you get. So like even the women nowadays are like I have to like fucking grind.
And
Like,
they do
whether
up there.
you're gonna
They
like
do.
provide
Everywhere.
like you know right, but like in Miami maybe it's a little different where like rich money or whatever the case may be,
Yeah. And
but like
you can like girls meet rich guys out there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Whereas like
And how many rich men are you gonna meet in Wisconsin? Not that many.
mhm.
They're all like
Single,
like
single rich man.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
or they're
Yeah.
all like a specific type of rich. Where if you compare it to like a Miami or an LA, it's
Mhm.
like not really that rich.
Yeah. But it's like, and Yeah,
It's a very blue collar area
Yeah,
where
Mhm.
you
right
grind
on
and
the
grind
nose.
and
Right in the nose.
It really depends too. What
and
I
that
feel
ties
like.
into your morals and your values. You know
Correct
what I
me
mean?
if I'm wrong. I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you guys are both taken? But do you feel like the women are making it harder for men, or the men making it harder for women to date nowadays? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like the dating scene is a little bit more difficult than how it used to be
I
a
agree.
couple years back. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like before social media really exploded. Like 2020, I feel like exploded. Like social media, being able to make money through social media, like that really exploded the online culture of it. Obviously, there
Mhm.
was YouTube and stuff before, but
Yeah.
like now, like if you don't have like crazy motion or if you're not famous, like girls are like, or if you don't have hella money, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's
It's a little bit-
women making it harder for men. I think sometimes
because I feel like there's a lot of good
Yeah.
guys out there.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of good guys, but there's a lot of boring guys too. I'm not gonna hold you.
I feel like I can't contribute to that because I never dated until the person that I'm with. I didn't really fuck with men. I
Yeah.
still don't fuck with men, but I don't really know. But I do think maybe it's women making it harder for men. I do think the online aspect of it changes quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole aspect of whether men having money or not having money is not just because of social media. That was always a
Yeah.
thing, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
And there are women who look for men with money, and there are women who look for men, for the person
Yeah.
that they are. And
Yeah.
so maybe you're just going up to the wrong women.
And that's what I've
Because I know quite a few women who I think are looking for genuine people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but I also know quite a few people who are only looking for people with money. So
I don't know. I feel like we also look at all these TikToks and whatever all day, every day. So it's like, I feel like in some aspect of your brain, it's like you're looking for what the content you're getting, kind of in a way. You're like,
Yeah.
oh wait, does this person have this? Does this
Mhm.
person have this? I mean, I'm taken, so it's like
I
a
disagree.
different scenario. But I mean, but also maybe it's how your brain's wired. I feel like sometimes I have tendencies where I'm like, oh, he's hot. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I just see something like I don't know? Sometimes you see what I'm trying to say?
I see what you're saying, but I don't know. Maybe it's the way my brain's wired.
It's probably the way your
I have no
brain's
idea.
wired,
I don't see life.
But also,
that
we don't
way.
agree on the same.
Right, like
men that we
I
think
just
are
don't view
good
it that
looking.
way.
Yeah.
Because I'll hear a lot of things about the person that I'm with, and people will say things, and I'm like, yeah, but that none of that actually matters to me. Like
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
these qualities that matter to me. So I don't know.
Quality driven.
Yeah.
I'm super into qualities. Like, what qualities do you bring to the table right now?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's certain things that everyone can work on, including
Oh, well,
myself and one
100%.
other person. But I think I focus on core values of a human being more than whatever
Yeah,
else.
for sure. For sure.
More than others. Obviously, other things are a huge aspect. Whether a
Mhm.
person is driven and have goals, yes,
That's the
that
key.
matters. That matters. But there are also qualities in a human being that I see further than that. Even.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you. I think that's my thing right now too. I want someone that just has goals and
Mhm.
or is willing to try to get there, and I'll help you get there. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, if you have goals and you want to accomplish certain things,
Mhm.
all right, let's plan it. Like,
Yeah.
how are we gonna get there?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, show
Have
me your
some
goals.
type of plot,
Motivation,
line, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a
Motivation,
promotion?
something.
All right, what do we
Yeah.
got to do to get you there? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like,
That's how I
have
am,
goals.
too.
Like, hey, you want to hit your status or whatever. Like, let's get you there. What are the steps we got to take? And someone who's driven to do that, that's my go-to. Like, when I hear someone's interested
I'm
in,
like, oh, you want to do something?
I'm
Oh,
like,
great.
yeah, that's that. I'm
Let's
like,
talk.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that wins every single time.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
So that's a green flag. What's another green flag?
I don't know. I mean,
He's blonde. I'm just kidding. He's got
Listen, green flags.
He's titties. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, it's more.
No?
Of, I'm more of. No, I've really gotten past that part now.
I think you
that's
think
good.
about things. Yeah, I think you.
Because I feel like I wasn't always aware of what it really takes to have a good relationship.
That's true because you were
Who
talking about.
who's really aware?
I mean,
so you
I got
get
better
into
at it.
until
I got
you're
better
in
at
the
it.
motion of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
But when
I'm
you're
not saying-
looking at someone, you have no idea
Yeah.
until you're in it.
I don't want to say it, but whatever.
Say it.
No, what I was gonna say is I feel like we had a conversation over the summer, and you're like, I'm actually not interested in this person anymore because there's no drive. Like there's
Yes.
nothing behind the face.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And that's
I'm like, oh, you're just figuring this out.
Yeah, but I had to. But it took you to say
Like,
that.
I saw that shit
and
in the
for me,
beginning.
I was
like,
like,
stuff like that didn't click until
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
hit that wall
You're like,
where you're
there's
like,
no there's no conversations. Like I'm not
But it
enjoying.
also, it also highlights the fact that like you had to realize it on your own.
yeah.
Before, because we could have told you a million times, and you're like, no.
And you
no,
did, and
no.
you guys did, and you
Oh,
guys
100%.
did.
We did.
100%. I
Yeah.
give you
I'll
all
give
that.
it to you straight every time. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Bimbo.
no, but
But
like,
look
and we're
at
like,
she's cute.
Yeah,
And you're like, yeah, but
you're
she's
come on,
But
guys.
but-
I'm like,
all right.
yeah. You
We're like,
guys did tell
Ryan,
me.
look what's up here.
Yeah.
He's like, no, but.
It's a yeah.
But it
But
it
I'm
highlights-
changing. I'm changing.
okay, yeah,
I'm changing.
that's all that matters.
It highlights the fact that we can't lead a horse to water. You gotta like get there and then.
Yeah.
you know,
Well, no, we
it's a whole
can
thing.
leave the host water. We can't make him drink it.
That's what I meant.
That's
We can lead the horse,
I'm
but you
like,
can't
How
drink
many
the water.
tequila shots has she had?
One.
21.
One
had-
shot. I've had one
She's
shot.
drunk. Sorry, guys.
Every episode we're not even drinking alcohol. She's like, "Are you drunk?" And I'm like, "Nope, I just can't speak English." So, okay. Anyway,
Funny.
all right.
we went through a couple green flags. Let me hear some red flags.
Red flags. Girls don't have red flags.
Wrong answer. I can name 10 of them right now.
Go ahead. You go. Let me see if I agree.
I'm just
I
kidding.
can't think of any.
Oh my God, don't
Exactly. I don't know. I think it's like the self motivation stuff. If you're not self motivated,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think it all ties into
But
it.
also at the
Let me
age that
name a
we
few.
are, it's
Go
like
ahead.
you have to be motivated for something
Yeah.
because either we're not like we're trying to achieve our goals or we're already in our career.
You're either complacent in
Right?
where you are in life,
Yes.
which I don't think anyone should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no matter where you are, I think you should strive for more. Not that like more is good, but like you should learn how to like grow the old, as you
Yeah.
move along in life or whatever. But yeah, what
I
you were
definitely
saying.
agree. I definitely agree. I think that it all ties in. Like I really focus. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to find more green flags than
I
red.
do
You know
too.
what I'm saying? Like, because if you look for, like I said, if you look for red flags, you're gonna find them.
Yeah.
But
that's
if you
true.
I
look
mean, I
for
can
like,
name 10 right now.
and I literally
I don't
asked
like
you-
insecure women. These are just things that I see like when I'm trying to make a friend.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like insecure women. I don't like drama filled. I don't like toxic. I
Yeah.
don't like women who
Self-absorbed.
self-absorbed. I don't like.
I don't know what that means, but I agree with
Like,
that.
Well, some people will call me self-absorbed, which
Yeah.
could be true, but I don't think I'm not. I think I'm empathetic towards others. I think I think about other people when I make a decision, and I think I bring everyone in when I'm going about my life. Whereas some
Yeah.
people do not do that. It's their time, their whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like women who. I'm like, I don't like women.
I don't
like
like
women.
women.
She's like, I
love
don't like
I love
women or men.
That's
No,
funny.
I don't like women. I've been friends with someone who like pushed their values and their beliefs on me, and I'm like, I was like really good friends, and they would like push their shit on me, and I'm like, no.
Can't do
Yeah.
that.
I like people who let other people be their own individual.
I agree.
Bunch
No
of stuff.
judgment. Yeah.
There's green flags. There's red flags. There's flags all around.
You guys are like, fuck women. I'm like, I love them.
That's not true. I
He's
love
like,
women.
give me 10 of them right now.
I love women. I love.
He's
more
an eligible
women than I love
bachelor.
men.
If you guys want to hit up Ryan, do it. This
I
is
swear
our,
I'm sweet. I
This
swear
is
I'm
our
sweet.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god,
I'm
I have
sweet.
a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So Ray
Okay.
got what is it? Approached to be on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette.
Oh yeah, he told me about this.
Yeah. If you got approached, would you go on?
No.
Really?
I mean, I feel. Do I feel like I could do a good job?
It's not what I
Yeah.
asked.
Of course.
It's not what
Would I
asked.
do
I
it?
think it would be an interesting avenue for you.
I think you would totally do it.
you would kill
I
that
think you'd
shit.
do it.
See, like if I.
You're like, don't
have
have me out.
I'm like, all I heard, you would do it. You would do it. You would do it. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I would do
I-
it.
you're like,
now,
wait a
right?
minute.
I was
You're
literally
fucking-
convinced in 12 seconds. Crazy. Damn it. I need to work on that.
I just feel like you would do it.
I don't know. I was just like, hey, that was a quick response. I said, no, I don't know. All of a sudden, you guys like, do it. I'm like, yeah, let's.
I didn't say do it. I said I think you'd do it.
Yeah, and then I heard it 4 more times, and I said, yeah, I agree now too.
He's like, yeah, I would do it.
I think that's like a new avenue that you haven't explored yet.
I think
Yeah.
you would look at it as like growing your personal brand.
Yep.
And yada.
Yeah.
But then you got to think about it. If you went on a
What
reality
if I
TV
found
show
love?
with those intentions, your only intention, which is not true for 99% of the people, but when you're on reality TV, if it's like a love dating show, your
Mhm.
only intention should be to find love. If people find out that you're any other intention that you have, which most
Yeah.
people have, you'll get slaughtered online.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what if I don't like? See, I'm not afraid to not find. Like, I want to find my type. But
Mhm.
what if she's not there? Then it's like, all right.
Well, then The Bachelorette's probably not for you because there's
Yeah.
only one woman. I couldn't go on The Bachelor because if I see another person fighting for the same person, and I'm like, you can have them. Like this.
Yeah, I think I
competition
need to
shit,
go to a
I'm
place
like,
where there's multiple.
yeah, like a
Because
Love
I'm
Island thing.
I like
or,
competing.
like,
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Oh,
competitive
Love
nature.
Island would be good.
Love Island's
Love
great.
Island.
Yeah.
You're on like a tropical island.
I'm like,
oh,
come
yeah.
on, the vibes are vibey.
I mean, no, like literally, like
like
I can't believe Jessica literally said that. Like, I'm gonna go talk to her. Actually, she's like, no, that's my girl.
right.
Oh my god, you do really bad on not really good or really bad, but on reality TV because like you know how we're pushing you to like, oh my god, you would do it, and you're like, wait, I should. Producers would do the same thing.
Yeah.
They're like, she was talking shit about you. You should go talk to her, and you're like, I should go talk to her.
Yeah,
and then
you're right.
none
What
of
the
that
fuck she
actually
say?
happened, and they just got good TV out of you. You'd be great for reality TV.
Dude,
He's like, I gotta work on that.
literally gonna go like search up casting calls. It's like literally apply to all of them. Submit
Oh,
to
my
them.
God,
Submit.
Ryan, you're
Like, I'm
hilarious.
gonna be home later and be
You're
feeling it, and I'm
you're
like,
Like, Ryan, are you
hilarious.
my
going
friends
out?
were so right. I should do this. Then get back home like,
Oh my god! If you see Ryan on reality,
literally
TV,
no
Oh,
one,
God.
you know where it
literally
started.
no,
That's
like
all you
literally
need to
no
know.
one like go in and like suggest me or anything.
No, we
Literally
What
no
are
one-
the comments like Ryan Hernandez? Ryan
Like
Hernandez.
literally no one text them or like email or anything. Like that
Oh
would
my
be
god,
awful.
that's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Anyways, Ryan, we're gonna wrap it up.
I think that's
That's
it.
it.
Where can our viewers find you?
You can find me on Instagram at ryan.hernandez5.
Anything that they should know about that you got
Um,
coming up? Got a little announcement for
oh.
us?
I
Ooh.
forgot to tell you guys. I think, and my parents don't even know this, so this is like
Oh.
they won't know this unless they watch.
Oh,
So,
tea!
because
We won't clip it.
I just
Just kidding.
made the decision that next off season I'm gonna live in Arizona. I'm moving out here.
What?
So from like September all the way to now, like I'll be living. in
Holy
Arizona.
crap! That's a long time.
Hey, we about to get busy. We about to get busy. Oh my god. Okay, period.
Ooh, so yeah,
What
heard it
made you
here?
make? When did you make that decision?
literally 7 minutes when I was in the car. 7 minutes before I got here.
He's outside.
My friend was like, "Yo, you should probably like, you can work and train at my facility, and I'll, and
yeah.
do that." And I said,
He's
Bet, we're
he's
out.
outside the house,
I love
about to get on
it.
the pod. He's like, "Yeah, no, I'll be here." That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
love it.
It's gonna
That's
be
awesome.
sick.
Good for
It'll
you.
Be a good time.
Good for
It
you.
will be a good
time.
Super excited.
We'll
It'll
be
be
here.
fun.
We'll have you back on the pod.
Literally.
Ooh, that's interesting. We'll see how like
The
your life has
changes,
developed.
yeah.
You know,
What if I have somebody by then?
fun.
Actually, I will.
Do we get another chair?
No.
No. Oh.
No.
Because it's us. It's us.
Right,
It's
it's
us.
us.
She,
like,
sorry.
First
to the
off,
girlfriend,
we gotta
she's
meet her
already
first, but
denied
like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to
We
hang
gotta
out with
approve
her.
of her, right?
Yeah.
We have to like hang out with her multiple times though. You can't just like bring her in and then be okay with it. Like
Yeah.
it's gotta be
Or,
like,
like,
a
guys,
long
like,
time.
No,
you like
obviously,
her.
like,
Obviously. No, obviously, man.
listen, shorty,
Whoever.
I don't know who she is yet.
You're
but
my everything.
Yeah, he's got like 4 on the roster. He's like, whoever I choose.
Anyway, thank you, Ryan,
I
for
don't have a
coming
roster.
on.
Anyways, let's
I'm
wrap this up.
I'm like this. Wrap this up. I'm like
Yeah.
this. Thanks, Ryan, for coming on.
Oh,
City's like,
shit.
I don't know.
All right, well, that's the
All
end of that
Thanks for
one.
coming on. We
Hey.
appreciate you.
I was fire.
Have
That's
fun in
fire.
Mexico.
Type shit. Dab me up. Outro.
Oh, back up. Thank you for Ryan for coming on the podcast.
So thank you for having me.
And good luck with your season that's coming up. Good luck in Mexico. Hopefully you're there the whole time, right? Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Period.
that's the goal.
Fingers
Anything
crossed. Yeah.
Hopefully
Anything?
I'm there and you guys can come out and visit.
Period.
I'll be fire.
We'll see you guys on the next pod episode.
Bye.
Bye.
Tune in.